Gotcha. Of The Killer Man from the Sun, a sci-fi B-movie drama for the stage. Act 1, Scene 1, a blank stage. The announcer enters wearing a suit and tie. He is dressed and coiffed much like Rod Serling, introducing the Twilight Zone, but with about 10% more sex appeal. Ah, thank you. He carries a music stand with a binder containing the script. He crosses downstage left. Left. Shoot. After correcting his mistake, the announcer begins to wonder how the writer would know he would make such a mistake, why it was included in the script, and why he wasn't simply instructed to start on the proper side of the stage in the first place. The announcer clears his throat, and the audience draws a breath of rapt anticipation. He gingerly adjusts his station, checks his hair one final time, and finally, the play begins. Finally, the play begins. Sorry about this. The play. Finally, the play. Finally, the play begins. Space. It's no place for babies, where stars and moons collide in fiery infernos, and brave space cadets brave the unknown trenches of the great unknown, very bravely. Space, where galaxies are born in a harrowing display that I'll tell you about when you're older. And at the centermost point of our own personal chunk of space, the sun. That magnificent orb which gives us life, warms our beaches, and creates sleepy time beams for cats of all sizes. But due directly space south of this beaming ball of plasma was the start of our story on our very own home planet of Earth. And in a little town on this tiny blue and green sphere lives an insurmountable man with both glasses and a dream. A man of little importance, of almost no real significance, of such a minuscule consequence to the overall history of the universe outside of this particular event. A man, a scientist, an unlikely hero. The singular savior of planet Earth, Mr. Lou Ion. And a bunch of other people too! Anyway. Our story begins in the kitchen of the Ion family on a normal, sunny morning. Lou and the other scientists are seated around the kitchen table. It is very clear that they've been at work for some time now. The table and surrounding area are littered with crumpled paper. A blackboard to the right of the table is covered in various scientific-looking squiggles. The lights settle on Lou, who is engaged in a deep and complex scientific discussion.
Damn. You're right, Lou. We still have no idea what's causing these massive solar flares. At this rate, the Earth is probably doomed.
It's not space debris, not aerosol gases. There must be some part of humanity left to blame.
Just don't understand it. Here we are, the greatest scientific minds of our time, adrift in a sea of answerlessness. If we don't determine the cause of, and thereby the solution to these solar flares soon, the Earth might be doomed faster than you can say, oh no, we're being killed by solar flares from our very own sun. The Earth is doomed and it's too late to do anything about it.
Is that something people are likely to say?
They will be if we don't save them, the doomed fools.
You're right, Lou, but what more can we do?
Science harder, damn it! We've got to find an answer.
Well, we've been working for some time, and we're still nowhere near a conclusive answer.
It doesn't make sense. The math is sound and these numbers all add up.
As numbers often do, that is their primary function.
The scientists share a laugh. Ion, whose wife, enters from the kitchen with an ice-cold pitcher of Mrs. Fieldsmith's bread lemonade. That's Mrs. Fieldsmith's bread lemonade, now with 60% more lemonade, but the same amount of love. Mrs. Fieldsmith's bread lemonade because there's a small percent love.
Is that laughter on here, or is it saving the world?
Hopefully both, Mrs. Ion.
Oh, you can just call me Anne.
She went to the audience. The joke here is that an ion, A-N-I-O-N, is the scientific term for an atom or molecule with a negative charge.
Huh?
The comedy goes perhaps even deeper still in that Anne is a character with a constantly positive disposition. But as the first player, if you will no doubt probably have landed, there's really no point in delving any deeper.
I'd call you anything you like, dear, for another glass of that lemonade.
Oh, sorry, did I not mention they all have... Sorry, it's not in my... Anyway, in my stage directions earlier when I was setting the scene, I should have said, there are glasses on the table. Drinking glasses. And the action continues.
I just hope that ensuring the fate of mankind doesn't require empty bladders.
Thanks, sugar. And you too, Anne. Now, if you'll excuse us, we've got a world to save. Our own.
That's my favorite one.
I tell you, fellow scientists, this woman is reason enough to put a stop to those theoretically deadly solar flares.
Well, we can't just focus on your wife, Lou. Sorry, Anne, but the world's life can possibly be at stake.
Off stage at timer games.
Oh, speaking of steaks, dinner's ready, and my sister will be here any minute. I need the table. Lou, honey, say goodbye to your little science pals. The fate of humanity, all Earth's inhabitants will just have to wait.
And exits to the kitchen. The scientists clear the table and begin to exit.
Say, Lou.
Lou!
Huh?
Do you think we'll be able to do it?
Well, scientist one, I'm flattered, but I'm married, so I'd have to check with Anne.
Well, not that. I mean, do you think we'll be able to prevent the inevitable fall of civilization as we know it?
Oh, that? Well, I'm not sure. I can only pray to the science gods that we think of something in time. Although, if we don't, in all likelihood, we'll be too dead to care.
You're a real glass half full kind of guy, Lou.
Only when that glass is full of science. The way I see it, we have two options. Success or death. Now, I've never been very good at being dead. Haven't had much practice at it. Not my style. So, for what it's worth, my money's on us. Succeed.
Yes.
Well, when you put it that way, thanks, Lou. You always know just what to say.
That's because it's written down for me, scientist number one.
We'll keep crunching numbers. And you'll keep crunching life.
Will do, fellow scientists. Take care now.
The doorbell rings. Or buzzes. Lou opens the door and is greeted by Susan, his favorite and only sister-in-law.
Susan, my favorite and only sister-in-law.
How sexy just saying that.
And re-enters with dinner on a tray.
Susan, my favorite and only sister.
Oh, gee, aren't I just a dog well tonight? Ding ding.
You certainly are.
I brought you some flowers to brighten up the place.
Oh, thank you, Susan.
That's very kind of you.
What's very kind of me?
Well, bringing us flowers, which you did, or said you did.
Oh, when you put it that way.
It's true, but Susan, where are they?
Oh, golf trucks. Must have thrown them at home.
You always were the forgetful one, weren't you, Susan?
Yes, I was, Lou. Yes, I was.
So, who wants dinner?
I'm not even sure if I can eat right now, Anne. What? With the fate of the world's fate resting in the fate of my hands.
What in the world's what?
Oh, Lou, that's supposed to be the super top secret scientist secret. Between you and the other top super top secret scientist.
Afraid I think she's right, Susan. Susan, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to try and forget, or at least not fully comprehend everything you've just heard.
That shouldn't be too difficult for me.
But I think I'm afraid this is no laughing matter we're laughing about. I suppose, since you're family, I could tell you everything. Come, sit at the table with me, and since you're family, I suppose I could tell you everything.
Lou, Anne, and the oftentimes forgetful Susan gather around the dinner table, where Lou reveals to her the dangers imminent to the earth, our home. Who knows what horrors he will reveal to her here? We can only speculate, only dream, only imagine the magnitude of the news he must impart onto this most innocent of bystanders.
Well, Susan, where to begin?
Oh, wait, is that the next scene? That's... Hold on, shouldn't we... Okay, have it your way. Act 1, Scene 2, still, in the kitchen of the Ion's home. Susan and the Ions now sit at the dinner table. Why a scene break was deemed necessary is beyond the comprehension of your humble narrator. Nevertheless, the mood is solemn, tense, still, as if anyone could let out a big fart at any moment.
Well, Susan, where to begin?
I don't know.
Well, first off, the world as we know it may be about to become to an end.
Holy mackerel!
What do you know about the mackerel? No, sorry. What I'm referring to is the sun. You've heard of it? Good. Well, an increasing number of solar flares have been appearing over the Earth, and they may be quite dangerous. At the rate they're growing, a super flare will soon come into contact with the Earth's atmosphere and ignite the very planet.
Holy cow!
No, that was my initial suspicion too. But the cows check out. They aren't capable of any kind of organized deification anyway. We've been informed by the government that we the scientists are dealing with this problem. Because, after all, it is science. And apparently that makes it our problem. I'm afraid, I think they're afraid that all this unusual sun activity may lead to the end of all life on Earth.
Great Scott!
No. Scott died trying to solve this dilemma 2 weeks ago. He died a hero. Now please, stop interrupting. We've been monitoring the sun's rays for some time now.
Luke moves to the blackboard and turns it over, revealing a highly scientific diagram of the sun.
We found it's producing massive amounts of heat and light for some time now, possibly longer than any of us have been alive. No one at the government seems too concerned. Still, the activity is definitely possibly deadly, and something must be done. Probably. That's why I invented this.
What has the mind invented, and how will it help stop the tremendous devastation? Find out soon after this quick scene break. Wait a minute.
That's why I invented this.
No, hold it. I'm sorry, everyone. This just doesn't make any sense. You have no idea how many characters are in this story, and just subplots upon subplots. There is no reason that the axis should centralize around the same characters for so many seasons in a row, or we're not gonna have enough time to deal with anyone else. Yeah, so executive decision time. We're gonna skip around a little bit. Things might get a little non-linear, but I have faith in you all. So, what has Blue Iron invented? And how will it help stop this potentially deadly space event? Find out soon after this quick seat break. To an entirely different seat. We now find ourselves deep in the great Hickey Neck Woods, sometime after dark. It is a calm, quiet evening with everything as serene and unremarkable as it ever was in the sleepy town of Earth. Until suddenly, a giant fiery meteor roars through the night sky, setting the evening ablaze with a torrent of flaming destruction. Yeah. And for a moment, the forest returns to its peaceful slumber. The crickets chirp, the owls hoot, and the turtles demonstrate alarmingly complex social patterns, which will lead to the Great Amphibious War of 2032. But before Mother Nature can completely catch her breath, another marvel of science enters the scene. Yeah, this one isn't going to happen either, is it? It's gonna be like the last one. And I'm going to look stupid again. Okay, fine. The heavens split open as an alien spacecraft roars through the starry skies and crashes to the Earth, with an ear-splitting roar of twisted metal and crunching technology. A few moments later, completely oblivious to the myriad of extraterrestrial activity in the woods, a pair of lusty youths enter gaily.
Gee, Johnny, I sure had a swell time with you at the sock cop / ice cream social / other relevant event of the time period with you tonight.
Gosh, me too, Connie. You were the prettiest girl in the room / school / diner / probably a beach bonfire or something.
Aw, do you mean it?
I sure do, baby cakes.
Well, pucker up, Clover boy, because the night is adolescent and so are we.
Oh, I sure do like the sound of those apples.
As the teens are about to get to it, Range Parker enters singing a jaunty tune.
Where I go, I sing a jaunty tune to other folks through my presence, so I don't stumble upon. Hey, now, what are you kids doing out here in these woods at this hour of nighttime?
Golly, officer, we were up to no good. Honest.
Cross our hearts and hope to die.
Three turn out and look at the audience with grave faces. Due to the constraints of a live performance, this is the most theatrical way to convey the dramatic effect of foreshadowing.
Now, slow down, kids. There is no law against little feel up in the park. At least, none that I know of. And I wouldn't even know how to enforce it if I wanted to. But I do have to suggest that you head them soon. These heroes could be a dangerous place at nighttime.
Really?
Yup. There's rattlesnakes, wolves, bears, mountain lions, and
Moose.
Yup. And it's running season.
Oh, we're not scared of any dumb old animals. We'll take our own chances on our own, mister.
Well, you put it that way. Suit yourself. Have a swell time, kids. Don't come crying to me when you're savagely. You're like that some wild beast.
Don't worry, we won't.
Bum 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 indeed.
Bye now. Oh, being a park ranger is the life for me, except when I see skirting the wood and pee and cry.
Undeterred by the park ranger's ominous and oddly specific warnings, the unbridled youths return to the youthful matters at hand.
Gee, Johnny, I don't know about this anymore. Maybe we should hop it home.
Nah, forget about it, dome face. Let's get back to necking.
Well, when you put it that way.
The teens do indeed get back to necking, but are soon distracted by a rustling from the nearby floor.
Now, what do you suppose that was?
I'm sure it was, the wind. Yeah, the wind.
Well, when you put it that way.
The necking continues, but the aforementioned rustling becomes even more aforementioned.
Gee whiz, Johnny, your stomach sure isn't rumbling.
That's not me, Connie. I'm afraid I think there's something in those bushes over there, I think.
Holy sarsaparilla! Do you think it might be a wolf?
Or a bear?
Or a moose?
I don't even know what running means.
Let's get out of here before it sees us.
Yeah, you're right. Let's beat it. Oh no! It's too late!
Oh, Johnny, it's horrible!
You stay away from her! You! Ah!
What will happen to the two necking youths? What was that, lurking in those bushes over there? What does running mean? We may never know, or care. Meanwhile, in another clearing of the woods that looked suspiciously exactly like the previous scene, two figures emerged from the wreckage of a crashed alien vessel. Yes, it would seem we are not alone in this densest wave-loop occurring of the universe. Shaken from the crash and weary from their long journey, the two alien figures emerged, silently, to the tranquil evening air.
Mr. Bernova of Love, are you hurt? Our crash landing was most unfortuitous.
I believe that all of my organs, both internal and external, are intact and fully functional. My double shift double star.
Including both your spleens?
Including both my spleen.
That is good! It is also fortuitous as well that this planet, Earth, has an atmosphere similar to that of our planet from beyond the stars, on which we live and breathe.
Yes. For us here, we would be unable to breathe. And then, we would die.
How true these things you speak of. But, my beautiful event horizon, we mustn't become distracted by such trivial matters such as breathing on our search for a creature.
Ah, yes! The creature!
What? Where?
No, my love. I was merely repeating you and affirming your statement that we must continue our search for the creature.
Ah, yes.
Now, let us continue searching for the creature we are tracking in half tracks in our journey to this planet of Earth.
We have indeed tracked the creature to this planet of Earth, which it is called, this planet of Earth from which we are not, as we are from another planet beyond the stars, and have tracked the creature from that planet beyond the stars, to here, to this planet from which we are not, of Earth.
Guys, I really got to
Who said that? Never mind. We must keep our wits about us if we are to track down the creature before it does any harm to too many Earth humans.
But what of the Earth humans, as you call them? What if they see that we are not from Earth and think we too are dangerous like the creature? Will they not then track us down and thinking we might do too much harm to Earth humans too?
It's a good question, my love, that you ask. But that is why we have already activated the device.
Ah, yes. Device! What does it do?
Well, its primary function is to disguise us to look exactly like the humans. This way the humans will not see that we are unlike them, but they will think that we appear like them. And therefore we will not cause them alarm.
I see you are correct. And I am gladdened by this remembrance of the device and its doings.
I'm gladdened by your gladdening, my satellite of love.
But how will we track the creature as we have been doing up until now in our ship, which is broken and unusable from the crash that we had?
That is the secondary function of our multi-purposeful device. Not only will it shield us from looking strange to the humans, it will also help us in our efforts to track the creature we have been seeking.
If this is so, then all things are in order.
I believe that they are. Shall we venture on?
Yes, and let us blend in perfectly with the humans, both in look and behavior, so as to not arouse any suspicion.
Yes.
blending in, the aliens from another world continue their search for the mysterious and dangerous creature. Could this be the same beast that attacked the teens in the forest? Does this all relate back to the possibly deadly solar flares Ryan is researching? Will the plots of these characters intertwine into an appropriate theatrical climax? Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you that yes it is, and yes it does. Sorry, suspense isn't good for the heart. That guy in the black jacket looked like he was gonna pass out there for a second. He was like, does it? Will they? Okay, for everyone's sake, we will now leave the depths of the Hanky-Dank Woods and return to the humble abode of the Ions, where dinner is getting cold and a very scientific-ish discovery is about to be made. When we last left our heroes, Lou Ion had just said,
That's what I invented. This.
Lou, what is that? When did you invent this contraption?
That's what I do, Anne. I may be a simple scientist, but deep down, I'm still an inventor at heart. An inventor of things like science. And this.
Well, when you put it that way.
But what is it?
It's a device that detects that it's dangerous to the planet Earth. But it's been pretty quiet so far.
But how do we know if it's working, Lou?
Oh, when the time comes to know, I think we'll do just that. If my calculations are correct, whenever something is about to be banished to the Earth, it should make a noise like someone knocking on our front door.
there's a knock on the front door.
Like that?
Exactly like that.
Should we be panicking?
No, Susan, I don't think that was a device. I think that was an actual knock at the actual front door.
Oh, I'll get it.
And answers the door. The park ranger from before is there, looking spiffy.
Why, thank you.
Pardon?
Never mind. Evening, miss. I hope I'm not troubling you none. Mind if I step inside?
No, not at all.
Evening, folks. I hope I'm not troubling you none. Mind if I take a step inside?
Feel free to take as many steps as will make you comfortable, stranger with a hat.
Why, thank you. And I do have a hat.
Good evening, friend. My name is Ion, and this is my pleasant wife, Anne Ion. This is her oftentimes forgetful sister, Susan.
Hey, it's me.
Good evening, folks. I'm Range Parker. I'm the park ranger in this great good park.
Park Ranger. Range Parker, the Park Ranger. What an interesting name.
Not at all, ma'am. I can assure you, I was just in the neighborhood of these woods. One for the dangers out in the woods here.
Oh,
What kind of danger, Ranger Range Marker?
Well, I'm on the lookout for
A creature?
what? Where?
No, sorry, I just meant a creature.
well, you folks haven't seen any of the park, have you?
Suspicious? Like how?
Oh, I don't know. It's just like a ravenous, bloodthirsty beast. Right back into the countryside is how.
Well, when you put it that way, no, we haven't seen anything like that. Have we, dear?
No, not that I remember. And I think I remember something like that.
You might not.
Say, Ranger Parker,
Ranger Parker.
are you trying to tell us something?
Well, I don't know how to say this, folks, but there's been
What? Parker, spit it out.
I told you, I don't know how to say it.
Oh. I'm sorry.
You, read this. You read it.
There's been a homicide in the forest?
What's that?
What? Where?
No. What's a homicide?
easy. It means there's been a murder. In the forest. I came here to warn you folks. I came down here to warn you folks too. I came down here to warn you folks too. I came down here to warn you folks to stay with your doors locked and your windows barred. There.
Well done.
Thank you. Already? Never mind.
Ranger Parker, doesn't that seem a little extreme?
Oh, I don't know about all that, Mr. Ion, but this is no ordinary murder. The bodies of victims were found, charred to the bone. It was as if they'd been engulfed by a flame, a fire, or sun.
Lou, you don't
On
think...
the contrary, Anne, I think quite a lot. Sometimes for long periods at a time. And what I'm thinking in this moment is that maybe this homicide, if you wish to call it that, may have something to do with the possibly deadly solar flares being not so possibly deadly after all.
You know, it's right about those creatures in the forest.
Yes, but I don't think that's something to sound so pleased about, Ranger Parker.
Interrupting me, there's a knock at the door.
That still wasn't the device. That was another actual knock at the front door.
Maybe it's the creature. What? Where?
No, no. See, I have a device here that makes a knocking sound whenever it detects danger.
I wonder who that could be at this hour. Maybe it's me. Hush, dear.
Anne moves to open the door. She is greeted by two familiar faces, familiar to us, that is, but not at all familiar to her or anyone else in the room for that matter.
Who is it, honey?
Two more unfamiliar faces, unfamiliar to me anyway. I'm sure familiar to someone.
Hello. Can we help you?
I'm not sure. Can you?
Yeah. I'm not sure. Can we?
I'm not sure. Can you?
I'm feeling very unsure about just all of this right now.
Won't you come in?
I don't know. Won't he?
Well, is it the deadly forest creature or isn't it?
You are seeking the creature as well?
I mean, I don't like to brag, warning all you fine folks about the deadly animals in these rock forests and what makes me the best progress I've ever existed. Ever.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, shall
I'm not sure. Shall we?
we? My name is Luan. I'm a scientist, and this is my pleasant wife, and Ion. This is my favorite, but oftentimes we get for sister-in-law Susan, and this is our new acquaintance. Park Ranger Range Parker.
And you are?
Yes, we are.
Yes, but you are.
Oh, we do not require any extrapolation. Thank you.
No. What are your names?
Excuse us for one nice moment, I need moment.
What is a name? What by the visual magnitude of transaction in conjunction is a name?
Not to view my elliptical orbit, we shall consult the device. Besides the primary function of disguising us and a secondary function of tracking a creature, it has a tertiary function as well that can define any arcane terminology these humans may be using.
Oh, quickly, my dearest, before the humans begin to suspect anything.
Are you beginning to suspect anything?
No.
Me neither.
Aha! Well, it's quite simple, really. A name is a set of nomenclature by which a person, animal, place, or thing is known, addressed, or referred to.
Ah, that is much more understandable than simply calling it a name. What is wrong with these humans?
More than we can ever know, I am sure. Like, we must assign ourselves Earth nomenclature so that the humans do not think us to be odd, or strange, or great different sacks of nameless flesh.
You speak truth, my cosmonaut of desire. But what human name shall we both use?
More than that, we will need to assign ourselves multiple names. One for each of us, at least.
But what does a human name even sound like? Is Floor for human name? Is Apple better? What about Steve? Oh, this is too much!
Everything all right over there?
Everything is fine. Do not begin to suspect anything. Do not fret my spectroscope of power. The device has a coordinary function as well.
Of course it does. Next you will be telling me that it has a quinary function, then a senary, then a septenary.
No, it can only do 4 things anymore, then that would be ridiculous. I will set the device to quickly scan through the entirety of the human vocabulary to isolate for us the most perfectly average and most blending in names imaginable.
Oh, hurry, my genius compatizard. My spleens are beginning to pulsate rhythmically.
There. I can shall be fools for proving fools of the humans. We have been assigned the most ordinary and commonplace names imaginable. Hello. Thank you for your patience. My name is Hans. And this is my wife, Neil Patrick Harris.
Ah, Pants. What an interesting name. What's your last name?
That is the last name we shall give you, and we will speak no more of names!
You must excuse my wife, she's allergic to names.
Well, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintances. What can we do for you?
Oh, it is not what you can do for us, Mr. Ion, but what we can do for each other.
Yes, we too are seeking the creature, and have done so for some time now.
Lou, do you think this has anything to do with the possibly deadly solar activity?
More than that, Anne. I think this has everything to do with the possibility of solar activity.
Oh, and they have a bat!
Science! You're right, Susan. That's a remarkably similar looking device to one of my own. This one, in fact.
It's true! You must be a remarkable specimen of human ingenuity.
Well, that was my nickname in high school.
Well, I'm just blessed that I haven't said anything in a while. I must be done with this scheme. Good night, everyone.
But wait! Park Ranger Rage Parker! The creature!
What? Where?
Oh, shoot, I didn't do it right.
No, I just meant, will you be safe out there in the park? What about the creature?
I don't know, Mrs. Ion, but this is the last time I see any of you nice people. Remember me as I was, park ranger, and a damn good one. One took the risk to protect who loved him, the park he loved, to range. Bye now.
What an interesting person. Oh well, this matter of life and death isn't going to stop about itself.
If we are understanding you correctly, Science Man, our purposes are aligned.
Yes, I think they are.
And more than that, we should be working in tandem, like a bicycle.
Susan, please.
And more than that, I think we could learn a thing or two from one another.
I believe we could.
I believe we will learn more from you than you may realize, but you will also learn more from us about much more than you may realize as well.
I've already forgotten. What's that man with the hat's name?
Oh, Susan.
There's another knock on the front door. Or, wait, It's... which knock is this? Sorry, there are so many sound cues and... Okay, hold on. Should be working this time, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. No, it's... okay. It's not the door, but we don't know that yet. So I'll just say there's a knock, and that's it.
Oh, I'll get it.
And goes to answer the door. There's no one there.
There's no one there.
I don't think it was the door that was knocking, Anne, or anyone at the door. I think the device is suddenly performing its reported purpose. I'm almost certain of it. And now I'm entirely certain of it. What was that?
Have we informed them yet about the device's multifaceted functionality?
I do not think so yet, my phantom menace.
Then I will tell them a lie. My stomachs are grumbling because I am very sleepy.
Oh, that's right. I nearly forgot about dinner.
But I thought forgetting things was my distinguishing characteristic.
And you know we'll have to wait. If we don't follow the signal, there will possibly almost be no time left to lose.
Lou Ion, I did not do whatever goes on in the kitchen over a hot stove all afternoon so that you can save the world on an empty stomach.
Well, when you put it that way, I'm actually pretty hungry myself. But there'll be no time for dessert.
But I made your favorite.
Right? Yes, okay, dessert. But there'll be no time for coffee afterwards.
The sacrifices you make in the name of science. Pants, Neil Patrick Harris. Would you like to join us?
I don't know. Would we?
There is still much confusion for my wife and I.
And for me as well, also.
Join us for dinner, you two, and I'll explain everything as best I can. I hope it's good, Anne. If we don't finish this and do science soon, this might be the last meal anyone ever eats.
But little did Lou and the others know that the now assuredly deadly solar activity was at the bottom of his laundry list of problems. At the top was cancer.
What?
But somewhere near the middle of his list, nearby than he could think, an entity of great power was lurking, scheming, and waiting to do bad. He would soon come face to face with this interplanetary evil in a way no man, woman, or child ever would again. But Lou was not alone in his peril. You see, the crash landing of the exceedingly long-winded aliens hadn't gone entirely unnoticed by everyone. Only mostly everyone. And deep in the center of a top-secret military organization, tiny and terrible minds were hard at work. Lights up on 3 astute personnel from the military, government, and shoe organization. Private Browser and Private Public sit stage left playing a card game. Senior Officer Major, Sergeant Lieutenant Private Junior. Senior Officer Major, Sergeant Lieutenant Private Junior. Is that right? Is that really his name? Okay. Major Junior is on the top secret phone line with the higher-ups, trying to formulate a plan.
Yes, sir. Understood, sir. Yes, sir. But I wanted to talk to you about Operation Aliens Crash Landing in the Forest.
Major Junior's reaction indicates that the person on the other end of the line is unhappy with the suggestion.
Yes, sir. I understand, sir. Good night. Sleep tight, sir. I love you too, sir. Private Public! Private Public! I've just gotten off the phone with the higher up. The mission goes forward, unopposed.
Which mission, sir?
Operation Aliens absolutely crash landed in the forest last night.
Really? Because the way you reacted a moment ago indicated that the person on the other end of the line was unhappy with that suggestion.
You will pay no mind to anyone's reaction unless It's the reactions those space aliens get to our superior military capabilities.
What exactly is the plan, sir?
All my life, I know there were space aliens hovering above us in space. Every night, I'd stare up at those twinkling lights and know they were the headlights of dozens of old space alien spaceships.
Do you mean the stars, sir?
Also, I'm pretty sure there are more than dozens.
Day or night, I never lost a staring contest with those damn lights. Not even the big single daytime.
Do you mean the sun? How are you not blind?
In fact, is Major Junior not blind?
But now, I've got proof! The space alien detection machine was going haywire last night. And I'll be damned if I'm just gonna sit here and let some other organization discover our discovery for us. This is a matter of national, no. Global, no. Planetary security. This will lead to a whole new branch at the military government industry organization. And I want to be at the top of it.
Why is that, sir?
So I can hunt, cook, and eat space aliens the way God intended. So strap on your space alien hunting gear because tonight we're going hunting for space aliens.
Is that standard issue? I don't think I have space alien hunting gear. Sir, if I may.
You may drop and give me 17 if I don't like what you're about to say.
That seems fair. My concern is, won't going out in space alien hunting gear arouse some suspicion? Not only from the higher-ups, but what if this search leads into the quiet suburban town? It could cause a panic, or worse, a scare.
You're right, Preference. I guess we'll have to go incognito for this one. What?
What?
Do you find something amusing in my comment to private browser that we'll have to go incognito? That's funny to you?
Well, I don't think it's gonna get a Tony, but it's clever.
You keep your chuckles and chortles to yourself, you fourth-wall breaking mother goose! We'll have you licking a porta-john! Clean from space to headline 5 to space to headline 7!
I didn't understand a lot of that. So I'm just going to stand here quietly.
Quiet! Operation, I'm not listening to anyone's opinions anymore, except for those who agree with me and say, let's go hunt some space aliens. Begins at 2,600 hours.
I've never known what that means.
Dismissed! I'll keep this country safe even if I have to endanger every citizen to do it. They all laughed, said I was bizarre and strange and had almost. They'll see. They'll all see. I'll save them all, and my name isn't Senior Officer Major, Sergeant Lieutenant Private Junior. Which it is! Which it most definitely is!
That was a lot. Tell you what, let's take an intermission right around here. There are supposed to be like 2 other characters who haven't even been introduced yet, but personally, I need a break. So, you all go grab a snack, decompress, call someone and tell them you love them. And we'll see how we're feeling in a few minutes. Deal?
Deal.
Great. Tune in after this commercial break for the thrilling conclusion of Attack of the Killer Man from... That's all I got. See you after the intermission. Welcome back to the thrilling conclusion of Attack of the Killer Man from the Sun. When we last left our heroes, they were venturing forth into the unknown horrors of the Morning Wood Forest. Taking away their own lives, the fate of humanity in their delicate grasps, the party sets forth to confront the interplanetary annihilation that surely awaits them. With diligent hopes, they march further and further into the heart of the forest, and closer and closer to a certain doom.
What's he saying over there?
Hush, dear.
Ma'am, thank you for filling our stomachs before we set forth on this perilous journey.
Not at all, Pants.
And thank you, Lou, for filling our minds with the magnitude of the dangers at hand.
Of course, good night, Harris. Anytime. And allow me to learn more about the two of you in your situations whenever it's convenient.
Oh, well, there's not much to tell, really. We are but humble earthfolk like yourself.
I, for one, am very normal.
Well, when you put it that way, how's your device doing, Pants?
You mean mine?
No. No wonder you got the creature out here in the woods.
Ah, yes. All systems are normal and functioning as would be expected.
I, too, am functioning normally.
And you might want to be on cognitive function.
I'm glad you and Patrick Harris came out of the house. If now you got my device, whether or not by now, but this view giving me is out of this world.
Why would you say that? My love, why would you say that?
Suddenly, Susan makes a startling realization.
Oh no!
One, Susan, what is it for science sake?
I forgot my purse back in the house! Oh, you poor thing!
People who carry purses. Am I right?
Please do not involve me in a discussion of the person.
Everyone keep your eyes peeled. Let me know if you see anything in the forest that looks like it might be science.
Lou, I'm worried about Park Ranger Range Parker. Do you think he'll be safe out of this range of the park?
Oh, I'm sure he's all right.
I sure hope so. And I hope we are too.
Suddenly, both mysterious devices stop blinking and beeping.
What in the name of space?
But the mysterious devices stop blinking and beeping.
Oh, Lou, what does it mean?
I'm not Lou, as you know. But I can explain for him because I know
What do you know?
that both devices have stopped functioning because the creature they are tracking is very, very nearby.
It's true. My device only has a limited range of no more than 100 miles, but not less than 150 feet. And your device is as the same as mine, doing as it is.
And we may not be alone. The five of us. Here, in this dangerous forest.
Surrounded by who knows what kinds of something.
Suddenly,
Will you stop that?
sorry, the group is alerted gradually to a rustling in the bushes over there. Whoop, sorry, over there.
Oh, what could it be?
If I didn't know any better, I think it is, whatever it is, you've been tracking our devices.
The creature!
What? Where?
I don't know. That's what we've been trying to figure out.
Trembled with fear, our helpless heroes hurriedly huddled together, hoping to hide from whatever is out there.
Oh, Lou, I always knew it would end this way.
Did you really? I always pictured something a bit more explosion.
My solar archipelago, is there no function on your device that can avert this deadly crisis?
If you're not my asteroid belted desperate romance, this device was solely for tracking the creature. Any device that would have helped him do it, we left back on the ship.
What? Did you hear that, Anne? Our dinner guests own a boat!
Oh, you'll have to take us out on it sometime, if we survive this.
Oh, yes, that would be lovely.
Everyone! I know I'm not usually one for continuing the narrative, but should we focus on our current predicament?
She's right, Susan is.
I am.
Yes. Pants. Maybe we can put our heads together and think of a way out of this jam.
I love to.
Man, alright, Lou. If you think it'll help.
Pants, in an effort to assist, misunderstand yet another human colloquialism, dramatically headbutts our small hero. As the stars around Lou's head become circling birds and the birds fade to darkness, the scientist loses his scientific consciousness. His loved ones huddle ever closer as the rustling in the bushes draws closer still. in another range of the park, an old friend stumbles out of the bushes and into certain doom.
Did you believe it? Me, a regular park ranger, lost in the park key ranges. I could have sworn I was past damn experience now, but that's little Malaysian king a pet, and not to be Mama's intention, but a monster around.
Range Parker hears a noise in the bushes.
Hello? Who's there? Lou? Ann? Susan? Those other two? Look at me, park ranger, afraid of the park key ranges. Live together, range. You're a park ranger, and a damn good one. Yes! What was that? Oh, I should have told her that when I applied for this job, I'm scared of trees. If I know how much food I come in contact with on a daily basis. What was that? Calm down, man. Try not to look or smell like a human moves just in case. Oh, why does it have to be so dark during the nighttime? If the moon was as bright as the sun, I'll feel a lot better right about now. Hey! Wish we do come true, but what is that bright light? And why am I so compelled to go towards it? It's not the sun. It can't be the sun. Or can it? Well, when I put it that way, wait, what? Who? You? No, I...
As Range Parker's screams cut through the evening air, they echo in the ears of the nearby blue ion. Dragging himself out of the inky blackness, our semi-conscious hero awakes.
Oh,
Did anyone catch the license plate of that flying saucer?
He's clearly suffering from a human concussion.
What?
Nothing. A normal human normal Earth concussion. You attempted it.
We are medical professionals.
Concussion, go away, come again another day.
Yes. Let us have no more talk of aliens or flying saucers or the fact that we are beings from beyond your solar system.
What happened? Were we horribly mutilated by the creature?
No, not yet.
Oh. Good.
When you last left us, we were huddled together, anticipating our grisly demise.
That's right. There was a rustling. Something coming through the bushes. But wait a minute.
What?
Look. Listen.
We don't see and nor hear anything.
My point. Exactly.
What's your point exactly?
That you don't see and or hear anything.
But I do and or do.
What? Where?
That! There!
An unknown figure emerges from the trees, carrying an oddly familiar-looking device.
Anne!
That's not my name.
No, I meant Anne. Do you know who that is?
No. Who is it?
This is Ian, my long-lost younger brother who has always also been in the venture of science, as I am. And who has obviously created an identical device to that of mine and Pants, which has led him to this exact location of discovery as we have done as well.
Wait, I don't understand.
Yeah, I have the script in front of me, and I didn't follow most of that.
Lou, why didn't you ever mention that you had a brother before?
Well, why didn't he ever mention me?
Yes. Why didn't you ever mention Lou?
You're right. I've been jealous of Lou ever since our days together at Science University. After coming in second place at every regional science fair. After years of performing science with hand-me-down test tubes. After never being able to come up with more than 2 examples in a list of 3. hid my life away in pursuit of an equal or greater amount of scientific prowess to that of my brother.
Equal or greater amount. Brother, you sound like a fine scientist to me.
But seriously, I'm concerned.
As am I. We've got to do science and save the Earth.
Together, as brother.
Well, when you put it that way, how rude of me. We've not even been introduced. Ian, this is my wife, Anne. These are our dinner guests, Pansy and Patrick Harris. They're particularly strange. And this is my favorite sister-in-law, Susan.
Susan! I know this may sound strange, but I think I'm falling in love with you.
Ian, this is all so sudden.
I know, my darling, but if my calculations are correct, we might not have as much time to be in love. Or life, for that matter.
Oh, Ian. Oh, Lou.
Oh, my flibbertigging snarl darn.
That's the three couples embrace. Team guy and team girl from Act 1 enter with the great partners now wearing a fine uniform. Sensuous but tastefully done scene ensues where Lou, in the role of scientific passion, throws. Oh, I'm so sorry. That is a page from something else. Moving on.
Lou, now we have to save the Earth. If for nothing else, then for the love of these two lovers over here.
You're right, Anne. Both of our devices stopped blinking at this exact spot. And Ian, not to call attention to it, but I see your device is neither blinking nor beeping as well. I swear this never happens.
The shark shakes the ground.
Goodness me! What on earth was that?
Let's hope you're right, Anne.
It felt like something shook the whole Earth.
There is only one possible explanation.
The creature!
What? Where?
What? Oh, don't worry about that, Ian. You'll catch on. Certainly hope so.
Look! My device has begun working again. I found another lead. This way.
And so have I.
And I have two.
And I'm still Susie.
Now's my chance to prove myself in my brother's eyes, as well as the judging eyes of all these strangers here. Follow me, everyone.
Our intrepid team follows Ian off through one side of the forest. But from the other end of the woods, trouble rears its ugly head.
What did you call me?
Oh, sorry. I mean, not ugly, it's just an idiom.
You're an idiom, and you got ugly head.
Real mature guy. You're supposed to be the villain of this piece? You look like you were inspired by a 7-year-old's fever dream after one too many episodes of the Magic School Bus.
Oh yeah? Well, what did you call these space apples? Oh.
Is it safe to come back out yet? Sorry, I normally wouldn't leave an audience to just the show like that, but that guy was getting out of hand. I didn't sign up for this, you see. All this interaction and metal, whatever. So let's just get back to the story at hand, shall we? Sorry, it can't be all jokes and happy fun times around here. Sometimes you just have to get information across. Okay. Lou, Ian, Susan, Anne, and the two disguised aliens enter, following the newly picked up trails on their 3 identical devices.
And I'm concerned.
Why is that, Susan?
Well, as you know, I can be very forgetful.
Yes.
What? Pardon? What'd you say?
I said yes. You can be sometimes forgetful.
You're right. I can be sometimes forgetful. I worry that my jeopardize are saving the Earth somehow.
Oh, I'm sure it won't.
You sure what will what?
Look! The signal gets stronger than ever around this area. I believe whatever's causing these solar disruptions is coming from around that corner there.
Oh, I'm scared, Lou.
Don't worry, Anne. I'm sure Ian knows what he's doing. You do know what you're doing, don't you, Ian?
Lou, I still didn't like it what I'm doing. I wasn't even aware I was doing anything at all.
Well, when you put it that way, but one of us has to do something. It's not like whatever's over there is going to just throw something at our feet.
But suddenly,
Wrong again. Puny human. Great merciful heavens.
Very good, Susan. That's exactly where it came from. Up there in the heavens. The sun, to be precise.
Of course. He's the product of all these potentially deadly solar flares.
Correct and incorrect again. Puny human. It talks.
Or something strikingly similar.
Yes. Remember that this is an interplanetary being we are dealing with. We're not sure what it's capable of, including speech.
But hold on a second. You said that I was correct. And incorrect. Also that I was puny. But that's not the point. Does he mean that he is or that he isn't deadly?
that's all I mean. Struck by some sort of sun madness, Lou begins talking to no one, completely diverted from the script.
No, I was talking to you. You seem to be the one who's in control of things around here, or at least steering this crazy thing. So why not help us out? If he's a deadly space guy from outside space, I'm sure you'd benefit from knowing as well.
I do not belong in the story. I belong outside of the action. I'm the announcer.
Nice to meet you. I'm Lana.
Stop! Please! I'm trying to rebuild this solidly constructed fourth wall, okay? The only thing you'll get out of me from now on is stage directions verbatim. To think I turned out into the woods for this nonsense.
I am the embodiment of your son, puny humans.
Who are you calling human? Oh, yes, that's right. You are that.
I have been walking over this planet since its creation, and I've come to my final judgment. You are unworthy of species to continue your pathetic existences.
Oh, well, I'm sure we can figure out a way to solve that problem on our own. Right, everyone?
Sure we can.
Sheila.
How can we appease you? Oh, Stein. More recycling, corporate bailout, third suggestion.
No.
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 Ooh.
No.
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 Are you sure?
No. I mean, yes, damn it.
No?
No.
What would happen next then?
I am judge, jury, and executioner, and you will all be terminated. To death.
Lou, what can we do?
Yes, Lou, it seems you have been elected as the impromptu leader of us all. About which I am not bitter in any way. What can we do?
I don't know, my brother. Did I guess? If only we had access to the end of the story somehow. If only someone could advise us, or would introduce some plot holes, or the useful character to appear just in the nick of time. Like Davis, Ex Machina.
Wow. You are very bad.
Well, you try something then.
Boys, you all have those devices.
Man, please, this isn't the time for that.
No, those devices. Can't they help us destroy the thing they've helped us find?
Holy ketosis, she's right.
Seize this banter! I begin charging my beam of death now!
The killer man prepares to charge his deadly beam of death, ensuring the death of all life on Earth.
Lou, quickly, turn on your sciencey brain.
But I thought these devices were only for finding things, not destroying them.
Individually, they certainly are. Even as a pair, they would be useless. But all three.
Yes, the universal molecular defibrillator matrices.
And undergo sublimation within each of the nuclear rotators.
To aggregate the functional utilization process.
And maximize the arterial function of the back end of this redivider.
Of course!
Wait, is death bad?
As the fraternal duo, the extraterrestrial companion, tinker with the apparatuses, and the murderous soul entities, poison global annihilation. Sorry. All those big words were contagious. They're working on a thing, and they gotta get it done before he finishes charging his laser.
Any last words of things? My beam of death unit is at 99% readiness.
And ours is at 100% readiness. Prepare to be defeated, man from the sun.
But Ian, wait, it hasn't probably undergone proper science testing yet.
There's no time to argue time. Time is of the essence. And take care of him. And no lie should hear us. These are literally the first and last words I will ever speak directly to you. Is that strange? Susan, remember that I loved you ever since the moment we first met a few ages ago. Think of me whenever you see the majesty of the Aurora Borealis. Whenever you look down at your watch, and then back up again without actually registering the time it was. When a third thing occurs that's beautiful, it's symbolic, it reminds you.
About there not being time to argue.
You're right, all of you, get out of here! And you, man from the sun, prepare to fill her out with this thing.
Eden develops a sun creature, but for budgetary purposes, can only be described as a powerful wave of energy, which wraps around the sun man, but materially stuck.
It's working, Ian!
Yes, I can feel it. It's working.
Run again for the final time, Earthman!
Suddenly, the killer man's hand shoots from his body and strangles Ian to an untimely.
Ah! Whose side are you on?
Yours, I swear. I mean, no one's. I'm just doing my job, okay?
My one regret is that I never got to go. What? Where with everyone else?
Yeah, what are we gonna do?
What can we do? What can any of us do?
I'm sorry, I've not been paying attention. I was being strangled.
Oh, come on, man. Really?
Lou, we've gotta get out of here!
She's right, Lou. Odds of surviving another encounter with this sun being are currently very low.
If fear is the appropriate emotional state for this current moment, I too am feeling it!
You and I have a lot in common.
Don't worry, brother. You will be avenged. We'll find a way to stop this monstrosity. And you're coming with us.
Whoa, wait a minute. Let's be reasonable here. I'm not unsupport.
Listen! If he's able and willing to destroy everything like he says, I'm pretty sure you're part of everything. And you'll get turned to dead along with the rest of us.
Look, I don't think it works that way. He said he's going to destroy your world, which is very different from my world. At least it was until you dragged me into it.
That doesn't make any sense.
None of this makes any sense.
Okay, let's get a move on.
I'm serious. I can't just abandon my post. It will leave the next scene completely unsupervised.
Your words and beauty lessons of science are no match for me, our people. You may have interrupted my beam of death units, but I have many other weapons at my disposal. Soon, this entire planet will wrap in my mighty wrap in the palm of my might. Behold!
Whoa, what's he doing?
Well,
Hold on. Okay. The kill man powers up his secondary discharge beam and proceeds to Well, including the announcer.
Happy now, Mr. Stage Direction Man.
Look, I don't know how much can help you all. My specialties are more expositional than plot-related. But I think I can get out of this jam at least temporarily.
Jim? I mean, how?
Like this. Blackout.
Oh, you clever! Ooh, they are humans! Clever enough to run from your estate, but not clever enough to escape it. Powerful enough to destroy your own atmosphere, but not wise enough to face the consequences. I underestimated your tenacity. But you underestimated my might. Believe what you can, community humans. But no, the sun always rises east! East!
Private public?
Yes, sir!
Am I supposed to be here? What's going on?
What do you mean, sir?
In this time and this are feeling really directions.
I believe where we last left, sir, we were looking for those space aliens. Operation Keep the Country Safe at Any Cost?
Oh, yeah. Have we found me?
No, sir.
I really want to find one, don't I? And eat.
Yes, sir. What's going on? Is Major Junior on drugs? No, he just doesn't thrive in an environment without organization. That's why he joined the military government industry organization. Should I get one of the higher-ups on the phone? No, it's more than that. This scene wasn't even set up with any stage directions. For all he knows, we could be anywhere. This is all getting a little weird, isn't it? It is. All we can hope is that we're somewhere near the end. The denouement should be swift and relatively painless.
I'm gonna go check and see if there are any space aliens over here. Is that okay?
Of course, sir. Should we follow you?
I honestly have no idea. Just let me know if things start to make more sense.
Is he going to be okay? Some people can't handle the limitless potential of a blank stage. Can we handle it? No, probably not. But maybe something will happen soon.
Look! Something's happening!
So soon!
Greetings, puny humans!
What in the name of my aunt's past petunias is that thing?
I don't know, but I'm not sticking around to find out! Oh no! Where's the exit?
You mortals seem a little lost. You know, sailors who have lost their way often wrong positioning of the stars!
Oh, what is your command, oh mighty solar savior?
We now find ourselves once again in the quaint kitchen of the Ion family home. The other scientists are on the floor. Lou, Anne, Susan, Pants, Neil Patrick Harris, and the announcer, Ed.
Why did you say all that?
Trust me, you don't want to know what happens if I don't.
Lou?
And others.
Other scientists. What are you doing back here?
I forgot my lucky pencil. It seems I'm not the only forgetful one around here. What'd you say? What did I say? This day seems kind of sudden.
There's no time for that. Other scientists, the potentially deadly civil threats from before are definitely and indeed deadly.
We know. We saw it out your window.
It seems the sun's rays have converged into a human-shaped sentient being.
We know. We saw it out your window.
And you saw how I viciously slaughtered my brother.
What? Oh.
We must have gone back to looking for that pencil by that point.
And we didn't even know you had a brother. Do you?
Not anymore, I'm afraid. Not anymore. I'm afraid.
And I loved him. Apparently.
But that's a story for another day.
Also, Lou, who are your new friends?
Oh, pardon me, scientists. This is Pants and Neil Patrick Harris, our dinner guests and fellow members of science. This is the announcer, a literary advisor and character who's been narrating our adventures from the beginning. Everyone, this is Scientist 1, Scientist 2, and have we met?
Scientist number 3, Lou. We've been working in them with the science division for 4 years. You're their daughter's godfather.
That's right. Forgive me, it's been a long day.
Long day. That's it. It is? Yes. Oh, wait. No, it isn't.
What will we do? How will we stop this beastly fiend?
Yes, how will they end this fiendly beast? Sorry, I'm no good at improvising.
How can we ever succeed?
With science! Whatever do you mean?
Other scientists, we already tried science outside with disastrous results. Surely you witnessed that before.
We know. We saw it out your window.
Also, I'm still unclear about it.
I'm really not a part of this.
I think you are now, I'm afraid. As far as I can try to reproduce, this man has been dictating and shaping the whole of our reality. But something that controls the entirety of everything must still exist the entirety of everything. So he's along for the ride, whether he likes it or not. The best metaphor I can think of.
No, I'm very sorry to interrupt. I just have the strangest feeling that someone's about to knock on your front door.
Oh, I'll get it.
And wait, it could be the killer man from the sun.
Or the creature!
What? Wait, was the killer man not the creature?
No, of course not, you fool.
Okay, that's wildly unclear. Oh, I thought that naughty man from the sun would have the manners to knock. And besides, what if it's some underdeveloped tertiary character with information vital for our success?
Well, when you put it that way.
Oh, thank goodness. We'll have stage directions here. Hello, ma'am. Hope I'm not troubling you. Mind if I step inside?
Come in. We don't have time for callbacks right now either. Nice to meet you. I'm Lion. This is my wife Anne. Her sister-in-law, she's respectively Susan. Vance, Patrick Harris, scientist numbers 1, 2, and 3, and the announcer. And you are?
I'm with the Military Government Industry Organization. My name is Senior Officer Major Sergeant Lieutenant Private Junior.
I'm sorry, what? Did you?
Don't forgive me. I lost my script when you dragged me into this nonsense. Look, I know it's complicated, but allow me to explain. My rank is Senior Officer, and my last name is Private. My parents always hoped I'd become a military man, so they named me after my father, Major Lieutenant Private. Also, I grew up in Sargent County, Missouri, and the nickname just kind of stuck. Senior Officer Major Sergeant Lieutenant Private Junior.
You're only really in this play because of your silly name, aren't you?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Oh, also, I'm a troll.
Well, Major, is there something specific we can help you with?
I hope so, ma'am. I'm in this area on a top secret mission to hunt, capture, and space aliens.
What?
I'm sorry. I said I'm on a top secret mission to hunt, capture, and eat space aliens.
Oh. Oh.
The rings of stratified.
What?
Oh, I said by the rings.
She said by the rings of Texas.
Well, when you put it that way, yes, I stumbled on a hunch and figured I'd check out this area for anything suspicious.
I do not believe that I wish to be eaten. Throw a suspicion for all of us even here. What are we going to do with my radioactive isotope?
I share your fear, my quantum reaction. We must flee this place in a non-suspicious, normal human way.
You speak first. Commence continuing to seamlessly blend in whilst exiting the current environment.
Would you excuse us for a moment? We must leave.
Yes, we have been poisoned! And I must use the restroom.
No, Master Harris, you can use our restroom.
No. She's allergic to your restroom. We must return to our home. What did you misunderstandingly think we meant earlier when we mentioned our ship?
Oh, your boat.
Yes, that is what we must return to. Farewell!
Well, that wasn't suspicious at all. Damn it! Higher ups were right. They are foolish to be spending so much of the taxpayers' money on chasing some space aliens.
Maybe not, Major Junior. Stick with us and you're about to see at least one of you in space. Although I don't think you like the taste, unless you enjoy the taste of sun.
That's all right. I took a bit of time wandering aimlessly and came to the conclusion that if I could simply meet a space alien, even without eating, I think I'd be satisfied. Have you really encountered?
At least one as far as I know. If the audience is safe, I'm not going to go through it all again. They've already seen it once. For now, just try to keep up. Things are going to get very technical very quickly. For example,
I've got it! The Sun Man is made of energy from the sun.
that does make sense.
His formation must have had something to do with all of those recent solar flares, right?
Don't ask me, you're the scientist.
She's right. We are. And that's why we can deduce why our earlier attempt at defeating Sun Man was unsuccessful. We'll have to create a whole new device from scratch.
Yes, a device.
Not one just for locating, but one for world safety.
A device that will create the exact opposite conditions of a solar flare.
And send the Sun Man back to where he came from in space.
That's brilliant. Why didn't we think of that?
But you did.
Oh, I guess you're right.
What just happened?
It's just enough. We don't have much time. Scientists, what's implied we need to create such a device?
It should be an unrealistically simple process, Lou. All we need are a few simple household items.
And about 42 grams of some military-grade McGuffin.
McGuffininia? The rarest and most volatile element known to man? What? I'm forgetful. I'm an idiot.
Oh, what bad science luck. How will we get our hands on enough military game of vanadium to create this device and save the world?
Look! Major Junior is from the military. Maybe he has some.
Well, when you put it that way. What do you say, Major Junior?
I say, I've been doing a terrible job of keeping you up. Are you all scientists?
Scientists about to save the world.
If you happen to have some access to some military-grade MacGuffin back in your military base,
It would have to be closer than that, I'm afraid. If we're going to save the Earth in time, Major Junior would have to have a 14 grams of vanadium in his very own pockets.
This feels like a manufactured conflict. Am I really necessary in all this?
That's what the existential crisis, Major. You want to see some space aliens or not?
Boy, do I!
Major Junior dramatically reaches into his jacket pocket. Our hero scarcely breathes as he searches to discover if he holds the Earth's salvation in his unlikely hand.
You're getting really good at going off book.
Thank you.
I did it! I helped advance the narrative! And I get to see some space aliens!
You sure did. Did and do, Major Junior. Congratulations. Now, scientists, you get together everything we need to construct this device. And Susan, you two get some rest. Not because you're women, but because you're not scientists. I want to make that very clear. Scientist number one is a scientist and also a woman. So it's all not a matter of gender. Major Junior, you gotta go with the military government industry organization training. If anything like the sun tries to get in, you let us know. Now, let's get to work. It's going to be a long mid-afternoon.
What about me, Lou? How can I help?
I see you finally come along to your senses now, then, have you?
Well, when I lost my script, I really lost a lot of my identity. As far as I know, anything could happen. The future as I know it is completely unpredictable.
Welcome to the world we're constantly living in, my friend.
Your friend?
Sure, why not? We may only have moments left to live anyway. Now, if you'll excuse me, we've got a device to build. I should only hope there's enough time in which to get it built in. If we're too late by even seconds, we'll be too late completely.
There must be something I can do to help.
Well, unless you move away to somehow depict the passage of time through a series of brief vignettes representing segments of a larger whole, demonstrating incremental improvement in a succession of events, and thereby taking up much less time than necessary to display the entirety of the process.
Lou, I think I know just what you need. It's time to fade to black.
far more productive in a period of time than ought to be chronologically possible. But we've done it.
Do you really think it'll work, Lou?
Well, I don't think it'll not work. That's really about as good as it gets at this point. Thank you all for your various amounts of information. Thank you for everything. We couldn't have done it without you. Well, we could have, but it would have taken quite a lot longer.
It was the least I could do. But I think it's time I return to my music stand.
I understand.
Good luck, Lou. Goodbye, and
Take care. Don't forget to write.
Forget what?
goodbye, scientists.
Godspeed.
Which ironically is the square root of 164,000 meters per second per second! Ah, wasn't funny.
Goodbye, Senior Officer Major Sergeant Lieutenant Private Junior.
At ease, soldier.
Goodbye, Susan.
I think I'm missing most of all, Tin Man.
I don't know what that means.
And I swear, I'll never tell any of them your real name.
Okay. Now go, all of you, and save the Earth. For all of us.
Well, when you put it that way, now, let's get back out there and get that sun man back where he belongs, back in the sky. Susan, as you're the most rested, sits and suffers from insomnia. The junior was guarding the door, and we scientists are exhausted from all the science and whatnot. Would you mind carrying the new device?
Not at all would I mind. In fact, I would be honored.
Excellent. And now we have a date with destiny. Sorry, Anne. I didn't want you to find out this way.
That's all right, Lou. If we survive this, I'm going to have a long, stern chat with Destiny.
Ooh, I'm so excited to see some space aliens. Even though I'm no longer interested in eating them, I'm still salivating.
Oh, I almost forgot. My purse!
Oh no. Our brave and lovely heroes rush back to the site of the Killer Man from the Sun for a final showdown to save the Earth and all of its inhabitants.
Is that the space alien, Lou?
Technically, yes. It came from our sun.
Right. It doesn't look tasty. And you say he's trying to destroy our country?
Not just that. The whole planet.
That's less important to me. And while I may no longer be a man interested in eating space aliens, I'm still a military government industry organization officer. An active military government industry organization, we only know one way to get things done. With a tactical visit from 5 sausage diplomats!
Major Junior rushes forward and, oh no! Tries to punch the Killer Man from the Sun square in his heliocentric noodle. The Killer Man, however, is protected by a force field, and Major Junior's attack is harmlessly repelled.
You humans! It was not wise of you to return.
Oh no?
No.
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 No?
Stop it! It's time for you to embrace your fate. Which is death.
Wrong again, puny sun man.
You dare!
The killer man prepares to roll a massive fireball at the genius Luke, but with cat-like agility, Luke dives and delivers it down completely. Because he's a good friend.
This is impossible!
Nothing is impossible, Space Student.
Well, except for the things which directly contradict the laws of physics.
That's true.
I may have underestimated you, Earthman, but my misunderestimation will not protect the world from its well-deserved fate!
What have we done that's so deplorable, Mr. Man from the Sun?
Don't even try to communicate with it, Anne. You don't even know what it's capable of, including speech.
There is the first and greatest of your faults! You Earth creatures, also self-assured of your own superiority! I have been providing you with life-sustaining heat and light for eons!
I knew it.
And how you repay me? By not only polluting your own planet, but the galaxy around you with useless satellites and mountains of trash! The space does not belong to you. It is mine! You're nothing without me!
Wow, someone woke up on the wrong side of the universe this morning.
With all due respect, Mr. Sun, we have as much right to be in outer space as you do. You're not the big bright boss of us.
Have you forgotten who rolled out who here?
That may be true, and I may just be a humble man of science, blessed with a bunch of braininess. But I'm pretty sure you need us just as much as we need you.
That's not true at all!
Yeah, he's got a point, Lou. That doesn't really make any sense. Just saying.
Yeah.
I'm tired of this banter! Prepare to be dead!
The killer man from the sun attacks. Luke, with skill and bravery, faces the monster in hand-to-hand combat.
Quickly, Susan, my awful forgetful sister-in-law, throw me the new device.
Sorry, what now?
The device we just invented. The device that will split us and seek back to the purple place in the sky and save mankind from its vile wrath and utter annihilation.
Oh, that device! I got her right. Oh no. I must have forgotten it back at the house.
Who could have possibly foreseen this outcome?
With all the resources exhausted and my pen running out of ink, what will my heroes do? How will they prevail? What on earth could possibly from anywhere else can save them?
Hello?
A little busy right now, Dr. Harris.
Oh, well, we can see that. We're running something to help.
Whatever could it be?
Well, we are heading back to our ship, a Bravo ship, to help find something to defeat our unusual foe. When we stumbled upon something we have been ultimately seeking ourselves.
What was it? What did you find?
The creature!
What? Where?
That's there!
Yes, Nick Patrick Harris, you really saved the day here. But how did you find the creature?
Oh, well, it's a quick story that should tie up all of our individual plot lines quite nicely.
Oh no.
Senior Officer Major Sergeant Lieutenant Private Jr.
Yes!
Oh, well, I'll find out something because you returned.
Worse than that would seem. I think I'm afraid I'm dying.
Anne!
Why does no one ever pray out my name in panic?
My one regret is that I never got to meet two more space aliens.
Oh, well, we are space aliens.
What? You are?
Yes, we have grown tired of pretending. And thus, since you are dying, I suppose we're not so afraid of you anymore.
That's so cool. Where are you from?
Well, you know, outside space.
I don't mean to be a party pooper here, but an alien creature has abducted my wife.
Oh, right. Sorry. Yeah.
What ill luck! Just when I thought the troubles were over, a new batch of danger suddenly appeared! What lengths will they have to go through to defeat this new foe? How many more hours will be dedicated to eradication of this deadly beast? Oh. Or that. That's good too.
Oh, the irony! Even though I've had a change of heart and no longer wish to eat a space alien, that still smells really good.
Fools! You thought you'd be a creature that suffered the power of the sun?
Oh, well, I thought that, yes.
At least for some time, we were all in general agreement that that was the case, yes.
Fools! Prepare to finally witness my final might! Oh no! Prepare to take my fury!
Are anyone else's feet falling asleep?
Prepare to witness the power of the all-consuming sun!
Oh no, we're doomed!
It is for the best. Humanity was doomed of its own accord. If this man, nay, this angel of the sun were not to destroy us, we would surely complete his cleansing task for him. Look around, my neighbors and kindred. What see you left of the ideals of true love, compassion, honesty, trust? Our world is devoid of sense when innocence is mocked and self-importance is embraced. Where will this lead us? Only to sadness, only to despair, only to death. I implore this benevolent being to save us from our own self-slaughter. I have seen too many atrocities carried out in the name of science, too many evils committed in the name of humanity. I only ask that our demise at your hands be swift, painless, and merciful.
A harsh reality rings from every word of scientists of the free speech. Their fate surely sealed, our heroes huddled together to await the verdict of the morally justified killer man of the sun.
My space ears have heard your plea, human. And your request has been denied. Your fate is no longer in my hands. Your desire for change has touched my flaming heart.
You mean you've changed your opinion of us?
No.
No?
Stop that, you're dead! I've not changed my opinion of you. You are greedy, emotional people who will soon bring themselves to the brink of non-existence without my intervening. Hate is in your very nature. It is a constant war with your ability to love. But in your kind, I see hope yet. The ability to identify one's mistakes denounce the ability to change. Perhaps it's not too late for you. I'll be watching you burn, but with a more hopeful eye.
With a final nod of his head, the entity from the sun teleports back to the cosmos above.
Look, the creature!
Where? As the dust settles, the crew of Earth-saving saviors gather together once more to gaze up in wonder at the wonder they had just maintained. Out the sun, the source of all life, a mighty beacon of hope. And really bad to stare at for long periods of time. Guys,
You've done it, husband of mine. Save the earth. And is it even bedtime?
Don't thank me, honey. In the end, the praise goes to another unlikely hero. Someone to whom we all owe an impermanent debt of gratitude for their quick thinking, honesty, and surprising eloquence. A scientist, a few words, but timely and courageous words, none the less. My brother, whose selfless sacrifice made our being alive today a reality. But in our own way, we've all made a difference. Without the scientists, we might never have known about the threat in the first place. Hands, me and VSCHS, the fortuitous survival helped us locate the strange man from the sun. Major Junior, that would have medium was dramatically convenient indeed. Oh, I forgot he was dead. And without your love and support, I may never even have become a scientist in the first place. And Susan! Well, Susan was there too.
But how will we obey the commands set by the man from the sun?
True. We expect to change. If there's one thing that humanity is very fairly averse to doing, it's to just be doing just that.
There's much truth in what you say, but the human race is made of pretty tough stuff. When our backs are against the wall, or the sun in this case, we always find a way to survive. And I'm sure if we band together, we can improve ourselves and make our sun proud. That's what separates us from every other species on the planet. Our minds.
And I was there too.
I can't believe we're forgetting someone.
I feel like we're forgetting someone.
Is it Range Parker? Because I'm pretty sure he's dead too.
Or those two teenagers in the park, because they're also dead.
Oh, it's you. And at first we didn't even know you existed. And then I was pretty sure you were trying to get us all killed.
I'm sorry. I was just doing my job.
You were.
But we forgive you.
Thanks, everyone. I guess the lesson I've learned here today is that friendship, that's the music stand that holds up the binder containing the script of life.
Well, when you put it that way, put her this way. Wait a minute. I've got it. The answer to it all. It's been staring us in the face the whole time. I can't believe I didn't see before. A way to appease our sun and maintain our fickle humanity. It's so simple. All we have to do.
A few months later, Luke received the Covenant Science Award for his efforts in protecting the Earth a fateful day. Anne also received the Force of a Science Award, but she was just happy that her apple crumble pie won the blue ribbon at the state fair. Ian was posthumously knighted into the Royal Order of the Knights of Science, even though he wasn't British, and the Knights of Science don't even exist. Susan, in a series of events completely unrelated to the happenings of the story, became a best-selling author of the self-help classic, Looking for Gloves in All the Wrong Places. Senior Officer Major Sergeant Lieutenant Private Junior's body was retrieved by the Military Government Initiative Organization, where it is currently undergoing spooky scientific studies that will probably end up in a sequel, or a spin-off, or something. Scientists 1 and 2 donated the creature's body to a museum and ran away together to Iceland, where they currently live as underwater circus performers. Pant and Neil Patrick Harris are currently raising 2 beautiful children in a gorgeous Holland townhouse in New York City. The parents of the 2 teens never found out what happened to their children. Whoops, that's a sad one. Visitors to the Hickey Neck Woods claim they can still hear a man singing a jaunty tune now on certain ranges, but the whole park is scheduled for demolition soon, so that won't be happening for much longer. As for me, well, I kept on telling the story because it must be told. The sun watches over us all, and attention must be paid. I don't know if we're ever going to visit like that again, but if we do, I hope humanity is just a little bit more prepared. The end. Or is it? Yeah, it is. The end. Good night.